On upon a time there lived a young man named Toba. He is an orphan. Every day he worked in the field, looking for the fish in the river which is not far from his hut. The fish they catch are usually used as a side dish and sold to the market. One day, Toba was fishing after returning from the field. He really hopes to get a big fish that can be immediately cooked to be a side dish. He hoped was fulfilled not long after the fishing rod into the river. The hook had been grabbed by the fish. How happy he was when he put his the fishing and the found a big fish caught in the fishing line. For a moment Toba watching the big fish the cloud. Where fish his home. Never his him live in the sizes of fish. The color of the fish is yellowish and the scales are golden yellow. The color shimmering in the exposed to the sunlight and the Toba River move the hook from the mouth of the fish he cooks. Sadly, a merry having the streaked fish with the golden yellow streak into the beautiful woman with a beautiful face. Toba was surprised to find the miracle that took place in the front of his eyes. He just stood there with his eyes wide in his mouth agape. Sir, said the beautiful fish in the night woman, I am the curse of good fortune in the great provision. It was destined to me that I would change, have to the remember in the creator, that her order me because the master has helped me that also turning on the human like this master. Toba introducing his name. Like the wish with that beautiful faith woman, my name is Princess Sir Toba that also experienced the desert to Putri as his the wife because he was fascinated by the beauty of the woman instead by the fish. Will you marry me? He asked after a while of the talking. Okay, I'm willing share as long as you are willing to the fulfill one the condition I put forward, answered Princess. What? Don't session do the what mention. I'm sure I'm fulfilled it. My only request, let the master close my question down you ever mention that I come from fish. If you express your willingness to keep this the unwilling to be wife. Okay, to be said, I will keep discreet for the discreet only the two you know. Toba and Putri were married. Both of them live in harmony and happiness even in the simplicity. Their happiness seemed to be more complete with the birth of their child, a boy, his name Samosir. Samosir grew into a healthy child. The body is the strong. Too bad he's a bit gnawed and lazy. All he wanted was to sleep. It was he didn't care or wanted to help his father who was busy working in the field. In the fast to just deliver food and drink for his father. Samosir of the reverses were asked if the weather to would to eat the lazy. With a frown on his face is very lazy, behaviors due to his mother continues to spoil him whatever he asked for. His mother would try to fulfill. Samosir has a very strong appetite. The daily food ration for the family can be spent in a one meal. To Toba feel that he had to work even hard to fulfill his son exterior food carving. One day, Samosir was asked by his mother to deliver food and drink for his father. Samosir, who was lazy at first, was reluctant to carry out his mother's order. However, after his mother continued he was finally wishing to the even with a word his face. Samosir brought the food drink to the fall in the middle of the trip. Samosir very hungry. He stopped walking toward the garden. He then ate the food at the should have been intended for his father. He did experience the food with little food drink. The Samosir turned to fear arriving. Samosir gave the food and drink his father. Toba was very angry because he had working hard since the morning. Extremely open likes to eat. He was surprised when he saw little food and had face. Where are my food and drink written so small? He asked with an expression on his face, within the scanned face as if he had done nothing wrong. Samosir replied, on the way, I was very hungry, Dad. Therefore, I have eaten some of the father's ration of food and drink, but I don't spend all of the right. There's still some food and drink available for that. Samosir and his mother held each other hand in the estate. The two of them experienced the miracle happiness. The footprint of Samosir in his mother were the gushing water that was very heavy. From the ground, water made to the spade out as if it was deadly. The longer it goes, the leaf the jet of the water gets smaller, but the bigger it gets. In the short time, the surface of the land was flooded. The water level continues to rise, and it was long before the valley where Toba lived was flooded. The market a very wide lake in that place. The receipt that name the Lake Toba Lake. The small is in the middle of Lake Toba is the called Samosir is laid to remain the Toba boy.